What now?
No doubt you're another inept simpleton sent from the Dark Lady to train under a champion. I've sent every one of you back to her in pieces. I don't see why it will be any different this time. Mine, however, is not to question why, but instead to do as the Dark Lady bids. Surely the Dark Lady does not believe you worthy to meet her champion. You are here to feed my hounds, yes. There could be no other reason for this interruption.
Farewell. What would you ask of death?
You kill with purpose while you remain on my stead. Your first task is to feed my hounds. Take this mortar and pestle and travel to Corin's Crossing. Once there, you will find a robust selection of Scourge to slaughter. From their fresh carcasses, I need living rot. Take that living rot and grind it up in the mortar. Then let it sit to coagulate. Bring the coagulated rot back here. And imbecile, realize that living rot from the undead doesn't remain living for very long. You must kill quickly.
I am forsaken.
You cannot take 2 steps off of this farm without running into one of those obnoxious bats. I want to be able to take the hounds out and slaughter Scourge without being accosted by any damned dirty bats. Obviously, I have better things to do with my time than mindlessly kill bats day in and day out. You, however, do not. What? Your training? This is your training. Now get out of my sight and don't come back until you've killed a fair number of those winged demons. Don't disappoint me. The High Elves of the Quelithian Lodge possesses something that belongs to me, adventurer. A document detailing my life as a mortal. Before you ask, no, you most certainly are not privy to such information. Just do as I tell you, Worm. Recover the registry. And, imbecile, be sure to leave as much strife and grief as possible in your wake. Leave them suffering.
Can't do that yet. Ability isn't real. Enough rage.
It was destiny that we meet, adventurer. You have blessed me with your kindness. It was destiny that we meet, adventurer. You have blessed me with your kindness. The Order of the Silver Hand was utterly decimated when Uther was slain. The boy held out for as long as he could. Pushed to the war-torn hamlet of Northdale, he made his final stand. Were any of the Order left alive, he thought, and did it matter? It was with that thought that Talon threw down the standard of the Order and renounced all that he had known. His honor left upon the blood-soaked ground of Northdale. You must travel to Northdale and recover that symbol of lost honor.
You saw Pamela. How is she? Is she alive? Oh no, poor Pamela. She was so young and such a happy child. She doesn't know what happened to her father, does she? My brother, Joseph? No, she couldn't understand what happened to Joseph, and even if she could, I don't have the heart to tell her. I wish Joseph could again be with his daughter, but it cannot be so. His soul was twisted by the Scourge, and he became a monster. Oh, he is doomed, but perhaps we can change his fate. Search the graves outside for Joseph's monument. His body's not there, for it was trampled and destroyed years ago, but under the monument is his wedding ring. Take that ring to Chromie, a strange gnome with very strange powers. Chromie is staying in the ruined inn at the northwest corner of Endorhall.
What is this? A wedding ring? Let me see. This ring was once on the hand of a great man, but there is much tragedy in that man's past. Are you here to help him? It's far too late for him now, but perhaps we can help him in the past. To save Joseph Redpath, we must first discover his past. We can learn this in the Annals of Darrowshire, a book held in the City Hall of Endorhall. Bring me that book. We can then learn Joseph's fate, and with luck, change it. Well done, you found it. Did you read it? Is Joseph Redpath mentioned? If he is, then perhaps we can save him. The Annals of Darrowshire tell a very unsettling tale. It says that during the battle, Joseph Redpath was corrupted and joined the ranks of the Scourge. He then betrayed the defenders of Darrowshire. That is an ill fate. If we can, we should try to change that fate, don't you think? The Annals of Darrowshire, through my magic, has gained pages at its end, and now it extends its history beyond the battle. One of the extra passages tells of another Redpath, Carlin, who survived Joseph's betrayal. Carlin's now in the Plaguelands to the east, at the Light's Hope Chapel. Take the book and speak with him.
Not enough. His ability isn't ready yet. Too far away. I can't do that yet. Isn't ready yet. I can't do yet. I can't do that yet. Isn't ready yet. Not enough rage. His ability isn't ready yet. Can't do that yet. I need to get closer. Speak quickly. Remember, patience, discipline.
Disappointed? I was hoping that I'd be feeding you to my hounds instead. Well, at least they'll have something to eat. It's incredible what a little anger and rage can get accomplished.
Embrace the shadow.
I trust you did not read the registry. Not even you would do something that idiotic.
Watch your back.
Up until now, you have completed the missions I have assigned, even if not in the most timely manner. I suppose you think that you are ready for a challenge. Yes, imbecile. Perhaps you are ready for a more involved set of missions. The albino demon bat Duskwing roams the countryside just north of here. Track him down and destroy him. Return to me with a patch of his white fur, and you shall be rewarded. Past the Argent Dawn encampment of Light's Hope and west of Northdale, you will find the corpulent maggot beast, Borrelgore. I've lost entire regiments to that monster. His size knows no bounds. The more he eats, the greater his girth becomes. While I would not suffer any emotional harm should the beast devour you, I would prefer that you were the victor. I recommend you enlist the help of others for this mission. Borrelgore has been known to devour small battalions foolish enough to attack him.
It is as glorious now, even in its tattered state, as the day I looked upon it and took my oath of allegiance. His redemption comes, and perhaps mine with it. When Talon was a child, we would oft visit Caer Darrow on family excursions. On our last visit, an artist by the name of Renfrey painted a portrait of us poised along the beachside. It is my fondest memory of both Talon and Karandra, for it was at that moment, with my wife and son in my arms, that I felt a bond of love and family that I would never know again. If this painting still exists, you must find it. Travel to the ruined island of Caer Darrow and see if the painting or the artist remain.
How could I forget? Many of the spirits on this island are cursed to relive their last happy memory before they met their tragic end. I too am cursed, but not as they. I am one of the few that remembers all. Perhaps this thing that you ask me is why I haunt these ruins. Perhaps this thing I tell you shall set me free. The painting, it hung on the wall of my workshop, inside the Order's barracks, for years. After Tyrion's trial was over, I knew that I could no longer keep the painting visible. I hid it in a place that they would never think to look. Travel to Stratholme and make your way deep inside what is now the Scarlet Bastion. Search for a painting of our twin moons. Chip away at the paint until you uncover my masterwork of love and family. May the light guide your actions.
Well met. The Argent Dawn placed the call for aid, and you, among others, have answered. There is no time for us to provide you with training. Our faith is placed in your abilities and that you will join us in throwing back this Scourge threat.
Can I help you? See you later. Have a good one. See you around.
We have all been witness to terrible tragedies, but we must not let them drag us to despair. Instead, hold those memories close so that one day we might find a reckoning.
Be careful.
What is this book? The Annals of Darrowshire? That was my home before the war. My home before the battle that destroyed it. Why did you bring me this book? But look here. At the end there are pages that tell tales of the days beyond the battle. Here is a passage about me, and one about my brother Joseph. Is this book true? We must discover the truth. The Annals of Darrowshire tells of the villains of that battle. It tells how the ghoul Lord Horgus the Ravager was destroyed by Alliance forces during the battle. His body was cast into a lake northwest of Corin's Crossing, and his skull remains there. Marduk the Black was never defeated, but his fabled sword was shattered and lost. It lies at the bottom of the gorge west of Corin's Crossing. Retrieve these items, adventurer. I know not why, but I am certain their fate lies with you. You've seen Pamela? She's alive? She's dead? No! Oh, Pamela, why does your spirit still suffer in this world? Why are you perished while fortune keeps me alive? In an instant I would switch places with you and wander dead Darrowshire, a ghost and alone. Ah, but this news cannot change fate. Thank you, adventurer. Now my duty to revenge burns hot as ever. Many of the defenders fell at the Battle of Darrowshire, and many roam again as the ghastly servants of the Scourge find these poor souls and end their misery, hunt cannibal ghouls, gibbering ghouls, and diseased flayers. Many of these fiends were once the good folk of Darrowshire, and destroying their forms now will set their souls free. You will find them in Plaguewood and Corin's Crossing, and in other Scourge strongholds of Eastern Plaguelands.
Hey there.
The heroes of Darrowshire hold a place in my heart, and the book you brought me, The Annals of Darrowshire, tells their tales. It tells of the Paladin Davil Lightfire and how the Crusade took his Librum to the Town Hall of Hearthglen. Its passages also speak of my brother, Captain Redpath. After his betrayal, his shield was cracked and discarded, and now lies in the most unlikely of places, near the barn of Geron's Withering. Gather these relics, adventurer, for fate and tragedy surrounds them. Need help? Anything taken to an extreme is hazardous to our world, adventurer. Take, for example, the Scarlet Crusade. Do you believe that their blind zealotry serves a greater good? How many innocents have they destroyed in the name of the light? Blasphemers, one and all. One in particular interests me, though, the Archivist Galford of Stratholme. A man that watches over the Crusade's most valued documents. Destroy him and burn down his archives. Should you succeed, return to me and be rewarded.
The Plaguelands are an excellent place to strike against the Scourge. The Forsaken Apothecaries are not the only beings in this world schooled in the sciences. I have been studying the plague for years, person. We had previously thought that the potency of the plague was dwindling, but what I have discovered here in the Plaguelands is startling. The plague seems to be growing in strength. I need to run more tests. The most potent source of the plague is from the tainted flesh of the most recently infected. Travel to Stratholme and bring me samples, adventurer. The Argent Dawn recently learned that the Scourge are creating their own plague, Dragonflight. We must stop them. If the Scourge gain a force of dragons, they'll sweep across Azeroth unchecked. Their necromancers are breeding plagued dragons at the Skullomance, in the middle of Darrowmere Lake. Go to the Skullomance and kill as many hatchlings as you can, before they get any bigger.
What can I do for you? Have a good one. See you around.
They hand the corpses to me, I toss them in the pit. There are those that died tragically in the fall of Stratholme. Many took their own lives, opting to hurl themselves into the myriad flames of the smoldering city rather than become one of the Scourge. They now walk the streets of Stratholme as restless spirits. We must aid them, adventurer. I have an associate named Egan who has been doing miraculous work with ghosts and souls. Seek him out. He walks the Eastern Plaguelands near Stratholme, testing his innovations. Can you believe that after all the trouble we have in the Plaguelands, we have to worry about thieves too? And not just normal thieves, troll thieves, and not just normal troll thieves, dead troll thieves. They're led by this big dead troll named Zaeldar the Outcast, and they come here at night and steal bodies from the pit below, then take them back to their evil dead troll hideout, the Undercroft, to the west. Go there and take out Zaeldar, adventurer. I'm sick to death of his mischief.
Agents of the Forsaken uncovered an alliance plot to establish new bases here in the Eastern Plaguelands at abandoned towers throughout the area. It is imperative that we not allow them to establish a significant presence on our eastern borders, and so we must stave off this alliance incursion. Our current plans are to drive them out of any towers they may have already seized and occupy those that we have under our control against further attacks.
I'm what you call a capitalist person. Terrible thing! What happened to Fraz? You see, the town was sacked, and Fraz didn't want to leave his precious goods behind. The last thing I remember him saying was, "I'll burn every last leaf before they get their damn dirty hands on them." I may love a good stogie, but I'm no fool. I left Fraz and his delightful store that day. I assume he went down in flames, but if there's a chance that even one box of his famous tobacco is still intact, what do you say, adventurer? Find a box for old Smokey. These here Argent Dawn people commissioned old Smokey to do a little demolition work for them. Smokey's mammy ain't raised no dummy. When gold coin is slapped on the table, Smokey's services are available. That's my motto. Now, I'd be willing to split the commission with you if you're willing to do a little legwork. Here's the deal. I'm going to head over to Plaguewood and mark the buildings we need destroyed. You gather the components for the bombs. Meet back here when you've got everything. Deal? What? I've got too much to do and not enough time to do it in person. Please get out of my way.
Greeting. I'm far too busy to be playing guess the smell with you, person. State your business or get out of my sight.
I've been excuse me, old habit. I'm Rimblot of the Earthen Ring.
Winds be at your back.
Goddess. Hello, adventurer. Please excuse me as I am having a conversation with Rimblat. He believes that even this land is not beyond saving.
You need something? See you later. Hey there.
What is it that you want, Lemming? Get out of my sight before you find out why I am known as the Wrathcaster.
Hey there. The Argent Dawn might be impotent idealists, but their delusional leader knows that they are outmatched. I have been sent here as an emissary of the Scarlet Crusade, an ambassador, if you will. It is doubtful that we could even dent the armies of Kel'Thuzad, united or not, but we might be able to contain them long enough for some sort of miracle to happen. As for me, I'll die in battle.
Have a good one. Can I help?
It is said that Kel'Thuzad seeks the legendary Atiesh, great staff of the Guardian. Yes, the very staff once held by Medivh. Like Kel'Thuzad, I too was once a mage of the Kirin Tor, and like Kel'Thuzad, I seek the legendary Atiesh, great staff of the Guardian. Our fates are intertwined as such, adventurer. Progeny of Egwin, he that would be the last guardian of Tirisfal, Medivh. It is said that Kel'Thuzad seeks the legendary Atiesh, great staff of the Guardian. Yes, the very staff once held by Medivh. Like Kel'Thuzad, I too was once a mage of the Kirin Tor, and like Kel'Thuzad, I seek the legendary Atiesh, great staff of the Guardian. Our fates are intertwined as such, adventurer. It is said that Kel'Thuzad seeks the legendary Atiesh, great staff of the Guardian. Yes, the very staff once held by Medivh. Like Kel'Thuzad, I too was once a mage of the Kirin Tor, and like Kel'Thuzad, I seek the legendary Atiesh, great staff of the Guardian. Our fates are intertwined as such, adventurer. Progeny of Egwin, he that would be the last guardian of Tirisfal, Medivh. It is said that Kel'Thuzad seeks the legendary Atiesh, great staff of the Guardian. Yes, the very staff once held by Medivh. Like Kel'Thuzad, I too was once a mage of the Kirin Tor, and like Kel'Thuzad, I seek the legendary Atiesh, great staff of the Guardian. Our fates are intertwined as such, adventurer. Ah, a good question. If you prefer hunting in the great outdoors, there are elementals here in the Plaguelands: Azshara, Burning Steppes, Felwood, Silithus, Winterspring, and even Ungoro Crater. If you are the type that laughs in the face of danger, then perhaps you should visit Dire Maul. I have heard that a great many elemental aberrations exist within its walls. You would also do well in seeking out the elementals employed by the Dark Iron Dwarves of Blackrock Depths.
Farewell. Hello.
In the thick of Plaguewood lies the entrance to the dread citadel of Naxxramas. Previously, all attempts to enter had been stymied by the magical wards placed upon the rune portal. That is, until now. We have devised a way to gain entry via arcane cloaking, an old cantrip of the Kirin Tor with a few modifications of my own. Since your dedication to the cause of the Dawn is somewhat lacking, adventurer, the price will be high. You may decline and choose to return when you are revered or exalted for a discount.
Good day. The Lich King is attempting to make his presence known in our world. This must not be allowed to occur.
Can I help?
Watch your step, person. We of the Brotherhood of the Light are not as lenient as our brethren when it comes to meting justice to those that would do this world wrong. Woe unto those that would anger Corfax. Now, if you have no business with me or the other members of the Brotherhood, please leave so that we may continue our meeting.
Welcome to Light's Hope Chapel, stranger.
See you later.
Welcome to Light's Hope Chapel, stranger. Are you interested in exploring one of these dungeons? The school for necromancy, known as Scholomance, is on the ruined island of Caer Darrow in the Western Plaguelands. The school for necromancy, known as Scholomance, is on the ruined island of Caer Darrow in the Western Plaguelands.
Safe travels.
Welcome to Light's Hope Chapel, stranger. Are you interested in exploring one of these dungeons? The ruined city of Stratholme lies in the Eastern Plaguelands to the north of the Plaguewood. If you put on cologne or perfume, then you'll see who is amorous. Those are the ones who accept love tokens and offer a gift in return. But remember, to give someone a love token, you have to smell just right. Men like the scent of perfume, while women prefer cologne.
Have a good one.
This had better be good. I look at my undeath as a malady person, an illness that merely requires treatment. However, it is also a great blessing for the Argent Dawn. What better vessel to smite the heathens of the Scourge than through the undead? I am revered by my colleagues because of the sacrifices I have made. But the accolades mean nothing to me. If you are interested in assisting the Argent Dawn, then a job I can offer. Venture to Stratholme and recover our surplus of holy water. Search the supply crates. Our time will come. Embrace the shadow.
What is the Brotherhood of the Light? Well, we are all members of the Argent Dawn at the core. Members of the Argent Dawn that aren't held in check by morals, guilt, and useless human emotion. Consider us Scarlet Crusade minus the stupidity, lack of leadership, and blind zealotry. Don't let the Scarlet Commander tell you otherwise. And don't let Tyrosus know I said that. Oh, it would be a terrible shame if I had to brutally maim him should a brawl break out.
Greeting.
They almost sent my brother, Loxy, to this gathering. He cannot even take care of his hounds, let alone represent the Scarlet Crusade in a competent manner. The title is misleading. I'm really a very nice person once you get to know me.
Well met.
You've done it, adventurer. Thank you. I'll return to Stormwind as soon as I can. Here,
Take this coin. It's the least I can do for you. You're a credit to your people, adventurer. Thank you and good luck.
What can I do for you? Have a good one.
You found them. Well done, adventurer. These relics hold a power I do not fully understand, a power you will one day harness. They also bring dark memories to my mind, memories of death and treachery, and of the last night of Darrowshire.
See you later.
It is good to hear you found the tortured souls of my brethren and freed them. My heart will weep less, knowing at least some of the defenders of Darrowshire no longer wallow in the vile subservience of the Scourge.
Hello. Have a good one.
Great, you got him, and I hope you taught his gang a lesson too.
What is it? Embrace the shadow.